And it begins again. These were 2 of the 3 that I had in here. These 2 from BH's lot, the mother turkey, and the other one, old broken foot or broken hip, whatever he had something broken from one of the other 2 mothers, either tails or no tails or broken shoulders. Now yesterday I put them all back out because these 2 were looking extremely depressed in here, and little broken something or the other had completely recovered. He just had the slightest little limp, but that was all. So I thought, right, we'll put them out. So I originally put the 3 of them out with BH. These 2 back with their mum, and little broken whatever back with her too, because she, you know, was a good mum, and not only that, he was the same size as her babe was, although her babies are a month younger, if not a bit more. Anyway, this morning, little broken whatever is absolutely perfect. He's fine. Oh, before that, these 2 were looking extremely depressed with her, and they weren't going anywhere. So I put them in with the crazy hen, wondering was she going to accept them, was she going to beat them up. And I put them down very carefully when I put the food down, so she didn't really notice, and she would look at her 5 and look at these 2 and called, and they didn't respond because obviously she's a chicken, not a turkey, and they're used to a turkey. So then she went straight to the food and made the noises that she makes to encourage her babies, and they went straight over and started to feed, and that was that. They were fine. They were fine all day yesterday, fine last night, under her last night, all very comfy and cosy, and everything was dandy. This morning I go out there, this one's on his side. I thought he was dead, but he wasn't. But I don't think he's going to live. And that one was just sitting in the corner. Went to feed, but then went back to the corner. Again, looking as depressed as hell. They were both frozen. He was absolutely frozen. And of course I had the fan on the timer this morning. I think he's going to die. I think I'll move him over a bit. I warmed him up very slowly under my t-shirt, and I had him under my t-shirt back. Oh God. About 2 hours. He seemed to be almost recovering, but that one seems to have got worse. So whether they're getting cold, I don't know. As I had the fan going this morning, it was only on 1, but it was quite hot last night, and I didn't want to turn it off, otherwise I would have cooked. BH's lot down here by the door, they're not exactly overly warm either. They're looking terribly depressed until about, I don't know, 1:30. Then they flopping about by the door because they're too hot, so I don't know what to do. I think I'll have to put a lamp in there for them at night, because it's still very cold at night. Well, it wasn't last night, it was about 20 degrees, which isn't cold. So I just give up. And today's my birthday. Lovely, happy birthday. They caught another shrew. It's a bit late in the uptake of the video. It took me about 20 minutes to shut the one in that caught it. I went rushing around in here. None of the others were really interested, and all of a sudden about 7 of them grabbed hold of it, or 6. No, 6 others grabbed hold of it. The one that caught it, and 6 others all pulling it to bits, like a load of piranhas. But by the time I got my video camera, we're down to that little bit. Unfortunately, the heat is so much that all the trees are dropping their fruit, and baby everything's coming out of nests and things. Find water, probably because the parents are already dead. I'm going around smelling death everywhere around here, and I look and it's nest loads of voles, nest loads of shrews, rabbits, you name it, all rotting, desperate for water. And just die. So 53 degrees in the stables today. 44.8 degrees out here in the shade. I dread to think what it was in the sun. I didn't dare try it in the sun in case the heat. Well, now they're going to fight. Let's say a load of piranhas in case the thermometer blew up. Oh, swallow it already. Oh, he's got it halfway down now, so it won't be able to regurgitate it now unless somebody pulls it out of its throat. Yeah, gone. Nearly. Stupid thing to choke on it now, I suspect. Yeah, I think it's going to choke on it. Got it part of the way. I can't get it the rest of the way. God's sake. Yeah, well, you're going to choke now, aren't you? No, that's regurgitated it. No good you smacking it on the floor. It ain't going to go anywhere. It's not going to reduce. Try to get off your mother's back, you. It's hot enough. She doesn't need you on her. Oh, it's got it in a better position now. There you go. Gone. Honestly. Now have a drink, you silly thing. Alright, there goes the excitement for another night. Now, are we going to get the storm tonight? It tantalisingly hovered just behind the shed there, or the barn. All up here, and you can see the black lines of rain pelting down, probably about 20 miles away. And it just followed the line of the barn, the roof of the barn, and disappeared over there into the distance. We had about 5 drops of rain. But that looks more hopeful. The wind's dropped, so maybe. We always get the weather that comes from that direction, never anywhere else. If it's coming from anywhere else, it doesn't come here. But it was coming from that direction last night and still didn't come here, so it's anybody's guess, but it looks as if it might. My head tells me it might be coming too. Just so needs to rain. Everything's dying, including me. Can't take this heat much more. Well, this is quite amazing. I don't know if you can see that. Out of the 19 eggs that I had in the incubator for the turkey to sit on that never did, I'm down to 5. I canned them yesterday, absolutely nothing was happening. I didn't even know if they were still alive, these 5. But this morning, as you can see, well, I don't know if you can. I'm going to position this. That one has got a fairly big pip on it. That one's pip, and that one's got a pip on it. These 2 aren't doing anything. Are they? Has that one got a pip? I can't see. No, I don't think so. Maybe. No. So, all this lot I decided yesterday were probably dead. They should have hatched yesterday. I think they're going to have a problem anyway because I couldn't get the humidity below 52, and most of the time it was between 52 and 58, even with no water in there whatsoever. I've now got it to, oh heavens, this stupid torch, 72, although they're too humid anyway, so I doubt any of them will be able to hatch on their own. As I had no water in there for about 2 weeks, and the humidity didn't drop below 52 because of the heat and the humidity out here, so that will be interesting to see what happens, but I'll be rearing them myself anyway. Just wait and see, I suppose. Like everything else around here, just wait and see. Oh, and we didn't have the storm last night either, so everything is still as parched as hell. Everything's still dying of thirst and dying of heat, and yeah, not funny at all. Nature in the raw. Snake has found the rabbit hole. There we go. Wow. I scared him off. Rabbit hole's there. Wow. Now then, is this little lot going to hit? It looks as if it's coming from, well, it is coming from completely the wrong direction. But it looks pretty aggressive, and there's the thunder. Wow, I wonder if it is. That would be absolutely brilliant if it does. So what I'm going to do, I am now going to shut my baby pints in with the turkeys and their mums, and batten down some of the hatches just in case. Because when these storms hit, they really do hit, and the wind picks up. Well, I've already videoed how they hit, and the wind picks up. Would you like to shut up, please? Thank you. So, yeah, I'm going to do that right now. Well, that's a bit of a pain in the neck. You can see the line sort of follows the roof of the tack room, and I don't think it's going to hit. It's going over there. So after shutting the baby pints in around the back there, I didn't need to bother because it obviously ain't coming this way. As I say, the other day, it tantalisingly just hung around over there and then carried on going over there. Can't bear it. Everything is so dead. As I say, you've got rabbits dying, you've got shrews and voles and moles coming out of the ground as youngsters because they can't find water, and obviously the parents abandon them, so they come out searching and then get picked off by snakes and guineas here. But no, it's over there. It ain't going to come this way. From being a direct hit, it's now absolutely not going to be. Look at the rain pouring there. Probably over a town that doesn't need it, apart from people's gardens, so I desperately need it for water for these animals. Ponds have dried up down below, so the mare's got no water. Oh, look, they're re-roofing over there. Wow, first time I've seen that. I've noticed that before. Just goes to show how unobservant I am to everything else other than what's directly in front of my nose, i.e. this lot. But no, that isn't going to hit. It's moving further and further over at great speed. I can't believe this. I really cannot believe this. Well, I'm going to go and have another cup of tea, then I'll go and let more back out again.